right here.
Oh, well, Oz is a very queer place, and has always been.
Yeah.
Even
Okay, back. I want to throw a theory or an idea out there. Fierro, okay? His musical number I love so much because
That for reference, just in case if there happens to be a person who never seen my videos. But this goes back to the one right before this video or live stream. Anyway, really, I'm only saying that because this to me is like important what I'm about to say about this. Same thing, same shit, but it's another revelation. Yeah, exactly. It's a revelation. I'm just finna hip y'all to. You ain't gotta believe me. Listen to me now, believe me later, or you know.
brothers and sisters so much more than anything.
we love you back. I want to throw a theory or an idea out there. Fierro, okay? His musical number I love so much because the girls in town love him, but also the boys do. Bo and Ye. Do we think that maybe Fierro likes the attention from both? I don't know.
Well, Oz is a very queer place, and has always been.
Yeah.
Even from the L. Frank Baum books, it's always.
See how they. Okay, now I'm finna bust their heads. Right. Oz is a very queer place. Now, I'm pretty. The kids older than me. Well, not kids anymore. But, for anybody who grew up in my generation, like 70s baby, and you had older people around you, older kids, and that at Christmas time. And it's not like, oh, you just didn't know. No, especially in black households. You would have known if Oz was a queer place. It was the original with Dorothy, the original. It isn't. See, and now I'm thinking, y'all, what I'm about to say here, it's so much I'm trying to get it out, right? It's like you just made me think about, y'all make people think about the stuff that we didn't think about, because that lets you know Oz is not a queer place, right? I don't know what they're talking about. The Tin Man ain't queer. Scarecrow, he's just dumb. Unless you just want to take advantage of him and and do stuff to him, because you just outsmart him. A gay dude outsmarts the Scarecrow because he ain't got no brain. But there's nothing gay about him. The Lion, he's a coward. But that, as a matter of fact, that should be a compliment to gay people, because the cowardly lion's not gay. He just was a coward. Right? So nobody was gay. The Tin Man, he just, whatever. I don't know. He didn't have a heart. I don't know what, yeah, that's not gay either, But, so it's like, oh, I was like, where? Who? Are you saying just because they're munchkins, that's racist or whatever? I don't know what it is. It's something ist. Y'all call it everything an ist. So just because the munchkins, the lollipop gill, how was that gay? Nobody ever thought that. When I was in high school, plenty of jokes about Wizard of Oz. You know me, I had plenty. Nothing about gay. And it just I hadn't thought about it. Matter of fact, with Mad T in the 2000s, early 2000s, and I just thought about this when I saw this video about 2 hours ago. And they're like, Oz was always queer. It's like, what are you talking about? And it's not a joke. It's not an insult. It's no, oh, you must have some. It's like, no, as a kid, I told you, my friend, we're playing Super Friends. So this had to be still the 70s, meaning we were like 5 or 6. And the Wonder Woman TV show was out, or whatever. Maybe it was the 80s, 1980. But Super Friends is the cartoon, right? That would come on Saturday, meanwhile, in the Justice of, the Justice League or the Legion of Doom, Lex Luthor, in the swamp. That would. So we play Super Friends. It was 3 of us. And it's 2 of us. Every time we decided to play, like the next day, me and him tried to beat, because one of us wanted to be Superman. And okay, so the next best, all right, well, I'll be Batman then. You ain't want to be nobody else. None of the rest of them Justice League. It's either Superman or Batman. But he didn't. We didn't have to worry about him trying to call Superman first because he wanted to be Wonder Woman. He just called it. I'm Wonder Woman. I know I love it, but I'm just, matter of fact, another I guess suspect thing y'all would say. I'm not talking about him because yeah, he's still alive and da 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 da. No, I'm not, I was. That's why I bring it up. Nobody cared. Nobody. We never know who don't play with it. No, I would go there. Matter of fact, I would cry because that's what I was talking about years ago when I got here. And I said this kind of neighborhood kind of reminds me a little bit of Queens. The houses aren't the same because the Queens house is going to be smaller and 3-story, old school. But I was like, I had to go to the corner. That's like, yeah, I wanted to play with him, but they could cross the street. We were the same age. But you know how some black women, I guess his mama don't care, but you not crossing the street. So I couldn't cross the street, so I had to, I cried. But then, I got to go to the corner. I never forget. I remember yelling at them two to come play with me. But so that means I was like 5, 4. Because like I said, after a while, first, second grade, now we're all over the place. I used to play in the airport. We used to go to the Water Airport was in walking distance. Not that, had to be real close. We like in second grade and going inside LaGuardia. But and so yeah, he had a jump rope. He would bring his jump rope and he would use it. He the only one that actually had an actual prop that one of the superheroes had, because he would wrap us up and it's the magic lasso. See, we didn't, Superman, but Superman don't have nothing. He's Superman. He just, his breath, he flies and eye beams. Batman, the utility belt, but he actually had him, and he would. Oh, you got to tell the truth. But really, that was from the TV show. And he would turn into Wonder Woman. He would do it. No, he would sing the thing, dun 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 dun, and then he spin around, and now he's Wonder Woman, dude. So. All right, but my point is, so we all knew what whatever queer was. Nobody cared, even back then. This New York Queens, whatever, 1979. Nobody ever. My point is, Wizard of Oz just meant Christmas, just like any other Christmas show. Nobody, like I said, by high school, man, they was gay. Never thought that. So. Okay, but I heard from like History Channel, there was a code word back in the day, like in the 30s and 40s, 50s or whatever, friend of Dorothy. That's what they would use to know that they're, queer or whatever. So that means y'all took Wizard of Oz. It did. But see, let us real men tell you. That's why you got bullied. Because think about it, you might have been while you thinking that somebody's bullying you in high school, you took their childhood. I'm not talking about regular, maybe in the 80s, a football player who grew up maybe watching Wizard of Oz every Christmas, his family, his grandma, grandpa, his dad's, mama, they go to grandma and grandpa's house, Wizard of Oz, and you turning it gay. So it wasn't gay back. No, I'm just, that's what I'm telling you. That's the revelation. That's why you got jumped on. Because you lied on the Wizard of Oz. That now is starting to come clear. You took it from us and turned it, how is Dorothy gay? We queer or whatever, you do whatever. How? Nobody. The witch, the good witch, Glinda? Nope. The bad witch, the wicked witch, her sister? Nobody. Y'all took it. And so this 6'2" high school, your classmate, hear you talking, and then you play victim. That's why nobody like y'all because you're queer, because you're just weird and you took it. Because there's plenty of the queer people who aren't weird like y'all. But see, no, where is like no when. It was always how, where, when. What? No, it's not. What? When they pimped the remember when they made it to Oz, and they the lion, they he had that fresh perm, and then they put the barrettes and shit, Was that supposed to? Is that what y'all thought was queer? If you know women, I never had long hair, but you know, women to the, even niggas, you know, remember, you know, yeah, they like good with a nigga with long hair. They just enjoyed playing in the Calvin line, long hair. There was nothing queer. And it's not where we're mad and trying to hide. That's why it took us so long. We didn't think about it like that. And because most of the stuff we thought it instantly would turn us off. Oh, that's gay. Nah, dude. No, is that, you know us? You were guys. No, nah, man. Hell no. Nah. Man, fuck you, man. No, da 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 da. We laugh it off. Da da da. No, instantly. Never thought that. The only jokes, like I had plenty of jokes in high school too. The only joke was just the regular stuff. You know, the why it took so long, and they had been said it that she could have told Dorothy that in the beginning. To just goddamn click your heels 3 times at the beginning. Why she had to go through all that? Why she had to wait? Mad TV didn't make that up. They've been saying that since. Why she put it through all that? That was nothing about, you know, it's gay, queer, you know, all this and that, you know. So y'all try again, as y'all always try to. It's the communists. They thought they were, you know, I don't know. They thought they were smart. We're going to brainwash everybody with media. No, it didn't work. We rejected it because it just don't make sense. You know, or like today, the wind is blowing a little bit. But if it's a little bit windier and cloudy, and we're teenagers and we're hanging out, even though, you know, whatever, it's windy, you know, shit, the Wicked Witch, you know, I thought I just saw the Wicked Witch flying through. Everybody had references to Wizard of Oz. You know, that means you just point to your homeboys how cold it is and the wind blowing it or whatever. Shit, the Wicked Witch been finna come through this bitch, man. It's cold, you know. Yeah. That's what. But my point is, you get what I'm saying. It's not as funny right now, but you know, nobody thought that, because we would have had jokes. You still would have loved it, but you just would have had the jokes. Oh, you know, they was, yeah, exactly. You know, like Sesame Street, Bert and Ernie, 2 grown ass Muppet men sleeping in the bed together. So everybody knew that. High school again. You remember why Bert and Ernie was always sleeping in the bed together? Bert, I'm scared, Bert. You know, whatever. Go to sleep, Ernie. You know, why they sleeping in the same? You know, I get that they're roommates, but first of all, why they even sleeping in the same room? But then whatever, it's slang bed. But see, it was just a joke. Nobody hated. You know, we all had to watch it when we was little kids. Whatever. And yeah, like me, they made me watch it. You know, yeah, because you a kid, you ain't supposed to be watching. I remember one time I got in trouble because I kept turning it to Batman. You know, the original. You know, Adam West. So obviously it's a repeat. It was like, I guess I was about 4 or something. So I kept turning it. It's not Sesame Street. But you know, but like I said, you know, like damn, you know, nobody just, oh, we got canceled. So, you know, the only thing when they got in trouble was the Tinky Winky, was it? Or no, not Tinky Winky, Elmo. But that's because the actor, right? He actually did some stuff. Other than that, nobody would have cared.
Always been queer.
Yeah, I think so, for sure.
Gay.
Hey, we'll take it.
By the way, just look at these 2 women here. Do they look healthy? Like in any way, shape, or form? Does nobody care? Does nobody look at them on the set of this movie or afterwards when they're at home or whatever and go, you know what, something just seems off? You can see it in Ariana's eyes, in the gaunt of her skin. These women are a physical representation of what Hollywood does to you. And this voice that Ariana is using, this hollow, like very soft voice that she uses, It's not her voice. It's all pretend, by the way. In fact,
And you know, the first time I watched this 2 hours ago, like I said, I never heard her speak, but it did, like he said, it took me by surprise, right? He calls it hollow, but I'm gonna rewind it, and it sounds, to me, it sounds like she's trying to sound like a little girl.
And from both, I don't know.
Well, Oz
I love so much because the girls in town love him, and also the boys do, Bo and Ye. Do we think that maybe Firo likes the attention from both? I don't know.
Well, Oz is a very queer place, and has always been.
Yeah, you hear? That's why it struck me before he even said so, because I had never heard her speak. Like I said, I never heard her music or but you knew her name, right? Because she was all over the internet, blah 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 blah. And so about earlier, about 9 o'clock, 8:30, 8:20. I just got out the shower. Well, when I made that video about my Cookie Monster coat, yeah, I feel a little guilty. Now I kind of feel like why the fur people, they don't look like somebody killed Cookie Monster and made it. No, I'm just joking. But
Looks, it's always been queer.
Yeah, I think so, for sure.
Gay.
Hey, we'll take it.
by the way,
Cookie
just look
Monster
at these
fur.
2 women here. Do they look healthy? Like in any way, shape, or form? Does nobody care? Does nobody look at them on the set of this movie or afterwards when they're at home or whatever and go, you know what, something just seems off. You can see it in Ariana's eyes, in the gaunt of her skin. These women are a physical representation of what Hollywood does to you. And this voice that Ariana is using, this hollow, like very soft voice that she uses, it's not her voice. It's all pretend, by the way. In fact, here's a clip of Ariana literally changing her voice mid-sentence.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Of course, like with the Thank You Next hook, that's like one of my favorite stories.
now the way she talked right there, that's when you see her. That's why I said that's how you expect her to talk. She literally looks like one of the Vato chicks, a Mexican chick in LA, and that's what she sounds like, with tattoos, like them chicks that stay across the street, whatever. They ain't Mexican, well, whatever. That's what she looks like. She sounds. That's it's generic, but I guess she could also sing. But she looks exactly. She sounds exactly like she looks. Her real voice.
Is Victoria, I was like obsessed with the chords. Like everyone was like, okay, this is like something. Let's like stay.
Yeah, he
here
just
until we
look.
get it.
You can clearly see that she's trying
The
to
white
put
woman
on
just pull
this
up. I know he ain't
persona.
coming to
She's
see that white
creating
chick.
This
Oh, he coming to see. Yeah, that's what I thought about. Yeah, did I just say that? Because you see that white chick just pulled up. I'm like, I don't know what she waiting on, but I'm like, I know he ain't coming to see that chick. She got her all black. I guess she's a folk now. She's folks.
husk of a human being, and it's terribly tragic to see. I mean, this isn't a good thing. I don't, take joy in seeing this. I think we should pray for their souls, for their.
Now I had to correct him. See, I left a comment. I said, take joy. Well, you see how many channels I got. They delete my videos. I even, left the, I told him, man, up, because like, oh, I don't take joy. It's like, look, dude, that's not you taking joy. That's the Holy Spirit. These are witches, bro. These are regular people. They didn't, like you, they done sold their soul. Look, she's leaving. I was wondering. Oh, you waiting on him. But, is that a chick? No, that's not a white chick. That's a chick, but it's a... It's hilarious. I wonder what she was doing though. But remember people with oh, I thought she was white. That's a black chick. But she got up out of here. Where's she going? So who's she waiting on? Doing a U-turn. So what the? That's what I'm saying. If you waiting on them, why can't you? But you're staying in the car, even if there are no parking spots. Then why don't you park right there and just wait on them? Yeah, because you're. She literally parked in a sign that say reserve, no parking, or residents only. So if you're waiting on somebody right there and you're staying in the car, you're not going. The cops will not give you a ticket because you're sitting right there. They'll tell you to move in the no parking zone. If you stay, that's why we all know since I was a teenager and when you first start getting the car, you and your homeboys. She but I mean, see, that's why you don't park in somebody else's apartment building. If you don't, that's what I would never do that. And it ain't about getting scared. It's just, shit, I don't live here. I'm not, if I'm waiting on, like, say some chick I just met her, this is my first time. First of all, I'm parking in front of whichever apartment is hers. But it's like, why didn't you could have just parked in his parking lot. Even in a spot that ain't no parking spot. If you're waiting on him, you're waiting on somebody to come out of there, just park in the parking lot. And also, on that street right there, the street that go that way, there's a whole bunch of space, especially if you're going to stay in your car. Why would you, see, they're doing that on purpose. That's the game. Why would you come in here? You could park, you can literally, now people they're going inside, whatever, and do their little typing, whatever they do. But if you're waiting, you could have parked right there. Or on that street. Or you could have just, like I said, went into the parking lot and just blocked the parking spot because you're in the car. Even if you had to move because somebody came out, you're in the car. And that parking spot is big enough that where she can just come out and make a loop and go back around. There's no reason to park right here. That's what I'm saying. Y'all supposed to be smart, intelligent, yada, yada, yada. Why would you do that? You see, tech people are stupid. They're retarded. That's why they got bullied when they was younger. They're stupid. They do stupid stuff. The rest of us, no, you're not parking. You're not doing that. Right? No, man, they might call the police or anything happens. So, you make sure to do stuff to keep from drawing attention to yourself. I don't care if you totally clean, you're not riding dirty, you still, why do you want a ticket or anything? That's what I'm saying. That's how you get people, them black chicks who really didn't have anything wrong with them, but they just parked in somewhere they weren't supposed to be. Remember that at the height of the BLM shit? That's what, sacrifice. They'll park somewhere, cop are telling them to move, and I'm sitting right here. We're about to leave. I'm waiting on they went inside. My boyfriend went inside, and blah, 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 blah. And then, you are talking, da, da, da. I don't have to talk to you like that. I can talk to you the way I want to, blah, blah, blah. Now you get probable cause, well, now I can search your car because you mouthed, what, I don't know, right? But bottom line, we're not bootlickers. It's just don't do it. It's stupidity. It's like, why would you do that? And so she knows she's waiting on that spot right there. She knows she's waiting on somebody that's in that building. Why wouldn't you just, since you're going to stay in the car, even though all the parking spots are taken, you can literally park behind somebody's car. She could have parked in front of, or behind that white van or behind that white car, she could have just parked. She don't have to park because she's waiting. You're inside. So if somebody comes out, they trying to get out, hey, yo, okay, yeah, you just back up. Yeah, she wouldn't even had to pull off. If she parked in front of that white car, and then the white car owner comes out, All she had to do was back up, let him out, and then you really didn't even have to take that parking spot. Just stay where you at. But instead, you park right here where it says no parking. See, tech people are stupid. See, remember y'all got mad. You probably thought I was being mean or not a Christian. No, it gets to a point that's what you got to read the whole Bible. It's like this is just pure stupidity. A fool. Yeah, back then the word stupid probably, there were words for it, but the English word stupid was that, there's words in the Bible, I bet, if you really translate it to, stupid. They're just stupid.
Their salvation. But it's just a tragic thing. And it's all an act. This is what this does. Hollywood, fame, all this stuff that these people can't truly handle. This is what it does to them. Here's another example of an interview where they just completely give themselves away. That this is all just woke indoctrination.
That's great. But it's true.
Yeah.
Imagine a world where you can make a difference in the fight against global hunger by using your smartphone.
No, we're making a difference in the fight against global hunger by getting rid of communists. All the starving people are in communist countries. Bottom line, that's the end of it.
This is all just woke indoctrination.
That's great. But it's true.
Yeah.
Even like the chickens. Those chickens are gay. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, Dr. Dillman in that Bodie cardigan.
Oh.
Let's wake it up. Let's talk about it. I want that cardigan. Let's just talk for a minute about him and his little custom tea device as well, his little teacup. Dr. Dilly. With his tea and his cardigan.
No.
I'm just throwing it out there.
It's true.
Gay icon, Dr.
For
Dill.
sure. They're all a little bit like,
Very chic.
So now wearing a cardigan, drinking tea, you're gay. Like
Well, technically, yeah. I'm just bullshit. Yeah. Shit, I ain't drunk tea in a long time, but my grandma used to drink. But see, we had actual like mint or whatever and this is in Queens, that would grow outside, and they would send me outside to get the mint because we had a gate and the dogs. Because you can't drink mint, because it's cats and dogs and they'll pee on it. But in your garden or whatever. But other tea. As a kid, I used to like tea. I would drink it now. I'm just saying. I just, I don't know, lazy. Not lazy, but but the joke, guy jokes. We going back to guy jokes. Like, yeah, that's pretty gay, dude. But there ain't no hate.
Anybody else see that everything, they're trying to take over everything. To where pretty soon, you're a guy, you're attracted to women, you're just like a regular dude. Maybe you're married, you have a wife. Well, you just committed a crime and you need to be destroyed. I mean, what else do you expect from this movie that is just literally filled with what it's called, wickedness? And not only that, but you also saw during the filming of this movie,
but like I said, let's see whatever he some more. That's why I said this is more, to me at this point, it's just Hollywood gossip. It's not. He's definitely not a Hollywood gossiper. But I'm just saying it because now we're just in a holding pattern again. Anybody ex-military, 82nd, hurry up and wait. And we did. This is what it's supposed to be. Hurry up and wait.
Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater, who is one of the co-stars in this movie, literally both of them divorced their spouses so that they could get together for what? Like 2 weeks, and then cheat on each other and leave and go be with somebody else for 2 weeks. This is, it's just absolute dysfunction.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's getting like gossip. I know he's trying to make it Christian, and it's like, don't worry about them no more. In this day and age, we don't have to go walk from all across Galilee and spread the word Everybody knows. It's up to you. Muslims, everybody knows. Jewish people, atheists. What is Madonna? Kabbalah, Kabbalahism. Tom Cruise and Will Smith and the rest of the Scientologists. You know, you everybody know they're what they're supposed to do. They want to choose something else. That's fine. Ain't no hate. So basically, it is getting into like just celebrity gossip.
And that's all this is, constantly. And again, they're already working on Wicked 2, by the way. That's already in post-production.
I mean, but like I said, the nobody got it. I've never heard any of my toughest homies, me, nobody talk about girls. My whole life thought nobody had the inkling that Wizard of Oz was gay. Nobody. It never even occurred. It's not shocking her saying that, but it's just like at this point because it's too late. If they would have said it years ago, yeah, it would have been shocking. But now it's just like, yeah, par for the course. Yeah, they just the same old shit. I mean, because like I said, when I saw the Mad TV skit with the Wizard of Oz, it was just to me comedy. That's why it was so comedy genius because you didn't think of the wizard. Yeah, you wish you would have thought of it that Wizard of Oz was gay. The one with the where they two with the Tin Man. But like I said, as far as the good witch, black women been saying that. Why they could have just told Dorothy that in the beginning. I was a little kid. By then I'm like 9 or 10. Every Christmas by then I didn't seen it. I don't know a minute. Matter of fact, I saw the Wiz in the movie theater. I was real. I don't know how old I was, and we got to go by ourselves. And the Wiz was brand new. We saw it in the movie. We took the bus and the train, and you know, because there's like I said, that scene was creepy with them things in the goddamn subway. Because it looked like New York subway. Obviously, that's what it's supposed to be. Them things that got bigger, the toy salesman or whatever, and he put it down and they start walking toward Michael Jackson and them and down, and it got bigger and bigger. And and then the poppy scene was weird in the Wiz. It was that scene, but the Mad TV, the one is where I think it was where they was in the bed with the gate.
Your blood is the blood of the king. The outsiders will be coming for us.
Hello, I'm Eudora Schneider, and I have the distinction of being the oldest living munchkin from the MGM.
I ain't never heard.
Well, I can't find that one, but was it had to be Bad TV, or was it SNL? Might have been Saturday Night Live there. Old Saturday Night Live, that was funny. But hold up, let's see. Now that I type something else in, Trump with what? Trump with surprise virus.
You do professionally, and it's made you a lot of the right enemies. And it seems like the
Benny Johnson, this is live. You know what? Oh, I never looked at another live. No, that's why I don't look at live. They'll start. They'll know I'm watching.
Are very upset at you calling them out and calling out some of the tactics behind the scenes here. Could you please elucidate for our audience what's really happening with Joni Ernst in this selection?
That's a really good question. And there's a whole bunch of theories. She supported Lloyd Austin, bragged about it. She supported Merrick Garland, bragged about it. These are two
now, if he pardons Fauci, why does he have to pardon Fauci? I thought he didn't. I'm being sarcastic. Why would he have to pardon Fauci if he was the science? Remember, I am the science. I'll just wait for that to play out. But like I said, I'm going off about this. The again the them trying to claim everything. Yeah, Wicked was, the Wizard of Oz was always queer, blah blah blah. And the thing is, like we keep saying, nobody cares. Nobody was against y'all. And like I said, the incidents of the bashing, starting to look like more than likely they started it. Victim blaming. Like, no, if they're not the victim, yeah, okay, it's you can't hurt somebody because they talk shit, but sometimes it happens. So that don't mean we got to change the whole of society because a queer person talked shit and got beat up. And now they tried to make it like the movies where it's just a bunch of dudes, football players, high school, they get in the car Friday night after the game and go looking for yeah, they go jump on queer dudes. And it's like, nah, that's not what happened. Seriously, a bunch of high school dudes, you got a car and you're gonna look to go jump on other dudes? No, you're gonna look, well, Cindy's party or wherever. Yeah, you're gonna look for the girls. You're not going to jump on other. That's queer. Going to jump on queer dudes is even queerer than the gay dude. When you got a car or you're allowed to drive, you might have money, but you're just not old enough. But now you're old enough, 16. Your parents got money, but you just weren't old enough. Now you're old enough, and you're gonna take that and go fight and jump on some dudes? No. My point saying all this, the whole thing was a lie. Oh, and another thing, remember I kept saying, here we got another one. As Willie D would say, where he's trying to push the BLM stuff. Here we go again, y'all. It's Willie D, y'all. Another CEO. Remember before it was the Cash App? He wasn't he sold it, but the founder, another tech guy. But this guy is the CEO of a, insurance medical. And and then the other CEO, then it was a female CEO. These young CEOs but this one, again, like back in the day when I said Google, I mean, yeah, all that seemed for me or something like, oh, this is something where they like this guy said something to do with me, but it's impossible. This is fucking, because this CEO is the same age as the dude, the Verizon CEO that, Verizon tried to play me a couple of months ago, a couple of weeks ago, right? As a matter of fact, they still ain't paid. The dude had to call me again, right? They still ain't paid. And remember I told you he talked to me again Monday. And I'm like, how is this taking, and you're a CEO, why is this still taking so long to pay me my $800? Oh, now he's talking about I got to talk to the treasurer. That's the words he used, the treasurer of Verizon. Because I got the email. It said, and I showed y'all, it says we issued the refund to your, your credit card, the whatever, your payment method on the 13th of November. It is now the 4th or 5th of December. And you even got the CEO keep calling me. He called, was it yesterday? Let me see the text. Yeah. See, December 2nd. This is Verizon Executive Office. Monday. We'll be calling you shortly. So he's still calling. This was Monday. And now I'm just saying, I don't know. Hey, you know me. Much stuff they put me through and I try to keep myself, because of this modern age, from going crazy, whatever again. I never went, but I never did. But yeah, I think this is. But like, why wouldn't that executive get smoked if God is mad? It's like a hit to him. Hey, you're like, but that mean God is like that. No, God isn't evil. Like I said, read the whole Bible. But Jesus is okay. And when did Jesus say anything different? You're doing wrong. You do, especially this is witchcraft. Now the question is, who, why, and who, and they figured out I must be somebody. Remember, they've been doing this. I think, really looking back, I'm thinking they've been doing this to me my whole fucking life. It's just that they made their way up into the government. At first, they wasn't in the government. Whoever these witches are, they've been doing this to me my whole fucking life. This shit, like I said, looking back, I just thought, I was up on cool shit. But really what it was, they were stealing from me and mocking me. So that mean, because I liked a lot of stuff, especially in the 80s, I don't care what you say. I made a lot of people's career because I liked it. And these people been in Hollywood and the music industry way before Puffy. But, and so they keep playing. But I've been saying it. The other, and it's not me gloating or anything. I'm like, I've been telling y'all, why can't you just cut it out? But they can't cut it out, right? It's like it's like I can't comprehend. I really can't comprehend why they can't just cut it out. I really don't understand. They're not free. They're not free. They don't have the freedom. They don't believe in Jesus. They rejected Jesus. So I can't comprehend. Me, I just, okay, here goes your money, dude. Not out of fear. Out, my face card clean. Yeah, I'm straight. I go through the hood. Nah, ain't no shit on my name. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't owe nobody. Nigga, you lying on me. Shit, I don't owe you. I paid, so even if you agreed to let me make payments, I paid on time and paid you, right? I'm talking about hood payments, Yeah, we all have done that before. Hey man, let me pay you. I know I bought it, but all right, man. Yeah, they trust it. But so no, I don't play games like that. It just because there's a lot of people are saying it must be somebody who they refuse service to, and he didn't track them down. And because honestly, at first when I thought I had no recourse, now I wasn't gonna do no, but I was, it does cross your, find this. So he done found, so the CEOs, whoever this dude, and everybody's saying, he didn't, they must have ganked somebody. And, it's probably hundreds of thousands of people enrolled with that company. They can't, who knows how many they didn't turn down and took their money and they was paying. But then they came up with some, in the fine print, oh, this isn't covered. But I pay my premiums and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but it says this right here. Yeah, trying to be funny, right? Trying to be funny, And the dude, the executive, he's 50 years old or 49. Just like I said, same age that dude that called me. We're all the same age, right? These niggas executive. We the same age. These niggas executive, right? They just, they tried to ruin me. And there's no hate, And here's another one. Zach said, like I said, first thing that dude said, he called me, I showed you, right? He called me again Monday. Oh, yeah, well, dude, what's the problem? You're a CEO of a hundreds of million, with Verizon $1 billion. He's not the, you're one of, obviously he's a low level, but for him, that's a big deal, big paycheck. You 50, we the same age, niggas. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Where's my damn, they playing you? You need to put your foot down because you gonna take the heat. Because now I got more evidence that you personally called me. So if I call back, BBB, what's taking so damn long? But now it's like, I mean, that's on you. I don't want the people who did the shit, fired. But I'm not. You ain't hear from me. But nigga wouldn't be. That's what I'm saying. They're getting you in trouble, and you, because I guess woke shit. Ain't nowhere in hell. Nigga, you getting, that's like I said, that's like in the street, like in a gang. You a high up gang member, right? Whatever. You a prince, you a king or whatever. But whatever your rank, these little foot soldiers getting you in trouble, they gotta go. They gotta go. That's what I'm saying. You gotta look at it like that, not white folks. Oh, this white folks. No, this white folks. You a slave driver. No, fuck that, nigga. My name is getting dragged through the mud because of you. Fuck that. You got to go. Ain't no way in hell. And then they, more than likely they just gonna make an excuse. Well, I had kid, my kid was sick. B. No, don't work like that. You need to get another part-time job or something. You and your wife job, yeah, whatever. But it ain't going down like that. And so yeah, you trying to, this nigga done stole maybe what I bought, one of them, and because they said the problem arose from the docks. The dock, the shipping dock. And they tried to say they didn't get it, but see that how it goes, stupid niggas. He did, they didn't realize, even though they got connection, gang stalkers connection. They, like I said, I'm like, and I keep telling y'all, why don't y'all ask other people? Yo, he not gonna stop. He's smart. Seriously, I'm not bragging. I'm talking about me. Yeah, like, hey, yeah, he's smart, bro. You're not gonna get away with this. He's street smart. He's book smart. All of it. He's cool. All of it. He's everything combined. You're not gonna get away with this shit. So there's no way you could just. They tried. Remember I told you. He tried to lie. One of the representatives tried to lie on me. I mean, lies say no. And I never heard this. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Well, UPS, they just said we got it. He said we got it. I got it on tape. I do. I recorded it. He said we got it on video. I mean, he said all we got is a pallet. What? I said I took it to UPS. What are you talking about? I'm not finna put my name. He said, well, you say if you know you had jobs, why you wouldn't do that either? I'm like, what are you talking about? That's between you and UPS, not me. I took it to UPS. And so he thought I didn't have the tracking number. Oh, my phone dying. All right, let me let my phone charge.